Danny, let's send it back over to you. And what can you tell us about the track that this storm has taken? Because I guess that's the big question right now. A lot of unknowns, but will it veer left? Will it veer right?
That's the golden question, right? That's what we're all waiting on. Right now, still moving northwest at about 12 miles per hour. But keep in mind, our next complete advisory comes down at 11 a.m. So if there are any track changes, track shifts, we should get those in just about a half an hour. But at this point, it looks like it's pretty much on course to head northwest near the east coast of Florida. And then as far as where it's going after that, the latest advisory, what we have so far is that it'll continue tracking up close to that coastline. But how impressive is this? Look, this is our Storm Shield 4 satellite and radar. This is the National Weather Service out of Miami's radar that they're picking up on now, the complete eye of Matthew. And it doesn't dry out on the east side. In fact, there's plenty of storm activity on the east side, but that's just where the satellite cuts off. So that's why the picture looks like that. But it's pretty impressive that you can see just how massive this storm is as it continues to track northwest, again at about 12 miles per hour, and the east coast of Florida already getting a few of those rain bands as it moves in. Now I'll show you the tropical satellite, also an impressive view right now. You can see that eye really popping. It's a good indication that the storm is strengthening, which is exactly what we expected. We watched that pressure drop a little bit this morning, so we do expect those wind speeds to then start raising a little bit more as we head into this afternoon. So it's tracking out of the Bahamas right now, bringing some very incredibly devastating weather to the Bahamas, and it's headed our way. It's headed toward the east coast of Florida. Now, I showed you a few of those rain bands that were moving through. That is affecting part of southwest Florida, but it's pretty light rain at this point. Again, the impacts we're expecting more so wind than the rain, although we will get those occasionally heavy downpours. Right now, just some light scattered showers through Collier County. Here are our wind speeds, and I've been watching these increase little by little this morning. Right now, those wind speeds average between about 5 and 15 miles per hour. We'll get to about 10 to 20 miles per hour as we head into this afternoon. That's where we're expecting those wind speeds to settle. And then as we head into late tonight, it'll be 25 miles per hour closer to the coast, and it's our inland areas that we're watching closely with that tropical storm warning, with our tropical storm force sustained winds expected there overnight. Here's your official track as of the 8 o'clock update. Again, we have our next update in about 30 minutes. That's our full advisory, so we should have another update to the track if any changes are necessary. Right now, we're still at a Category 3 with 125 mile per hour winds, but remember, we are expecting that to increase, and this is expected to be a Category 4 once again as it approaches Florida's east coast. Timeline here: late tonight into tomorrow morning, but we're going to already see those conditions deteriorate. You already can see the conditions deteriorate outside right now with increasing wind speeds and increasing cloud cover over the course of your Thursday. Here's a closer look at the track that we expect right now. You can see just how close it is to the coastline, hugging that coastline. But a really important factor, and one reason why this forecast is so difficult, is that any deviations from the official track here, I'm talking 10, 20, 30 miles, is going to play a big role in how intense these conditions are and who it affects. Because as you can see here, this is the official track. Yes, here's our storm cone. Although the storm cone is shrinking, this means the center of the storm could be anywhere as far east as about Lake Okeechobee as it moves in. That's going to be a whole new ballgame for our inland communities, for Hendry, Glades, and inland Collier County. And that's why it's so important that we prepare those counties, and you prepare if you live in those counties, for potential hurricane force winds, although right now looks like the tropical storm warning is what we're going with. That means tropical storm force winds are not just possible, but expected. Sustained tropical storm force winds as we head into tonight, into tomorrow morning. So just a reminder, the tropical storm warning affecting Glades, Hendry, and inland Collier County as we head into the next day or so. The areas in southwest Florida not included in the tropical storm warning in that tropical storm watch. So don't forget, it looks like Charlotte, Lee, and coastal Collier is where we're seeing the tropical storm watch, with conditions possible for those tropical storm force winds.